Following the mass shooting at a grocery store in a predominantly black neighborhood of Buffalo, NY, investigators say they are looking into a document published online filled with rants about race and the replacement theory. The 180-page document, which was allegedly crafted by the Buffalo gunman, included parts lifted from other sources, according to an NPR analysis. Experts say this sort of mimicry is very common among mass shooters. It's not uncommon, especially in the neo-fascist space, for people to take other people's work and sort of run with it. Matt Kriner, senior research scholar at the Middlebury Institute's Center on Terrorism, Extremism, and Counterterrorism. Kriner contested claims that the gunman's document was full of plagiarized material and instead said the shooter had copied it. What the Buffalo shooter engaged in with his copying was the transference of ideas from one violent actor to another, Kriner said. So when we're analyzing it, what we're looking for is how much of that narrative is going directly towards the justification of violence that he carried out in Buffalo. And how much does that line up with the justification of violence that we saw in Christchurch and elsewhere, he added. The 180-page document goes into detail about how an attack would be carried out, even pointing out why the gunman chose the Tops grocery store. Detailed in the document, the shooter references what is called the Great Replacement, a white supremacist conspiracy theory that argues people of color are being brought into the U.S. and other Western countries to overtake and replace white voters. The gunman who killed 51 worshippers in Christchurch, New Zealand at a mosque in 2019 also believed in this same theory. The suspected shooter at the Buffalo grocery store says the gunman in New Zealand was a source of inspiration. Heather Williams, a senior policy researcher at the Rand Corporation, told NPR that the white supremacist movement today is simply post-organizational. Most of those who ascribe to these types of violent extremism do not clearly associate themselves with an organized group. This, combined with the fact they can self-radicalize from the internet, complicates prevention, Williams said.